Hi everyone, this is Jacob and it's finally Friday. Today we're going to look at the reports on Extreme Management Center. We are back from our 5-part wireless series, so we're going to be moving back to Management Center for a little bit. And we're going to look at some of the canned reports we have within Extreme Management Center. And at a future date, I would like to go over the different kind of custom reports you can build within Management Center. So with that being said, let's jump into it. To get to your reports, you can simply go to the Reports tab. Like I said before, once you understand what these different icons are, you can actually minimize that. I always like to do that to gain some screen real estate. But here we have a lot of, I can tree all these out, and you can see we have a lot of built-in pre-configured reports for you to run. Things like Extreme Control, you can view things like your policies that you're using, as well as the profiles that those policies go under. So you can see how you're controlling who's on your network. You can see the device types and families that are on your network. So you can pull a lot of information pretty quickly off those Extreme Control reports. You also have reports within analytics. I don't have a whole lot of information gathered. This is my demo lab, but you can see things like your top applications, your top clients. So say you need to run that real quick on and see if you have any really big talkers. A lot of times those could be issues on your network. You can see that. You can see those top applications. And we can search top applications by group. And that will allow you to see things like all your education applications that you're using. You can see the analytics events that are going on your network. So able to, once again, just run through these reports and gather a lot of information that are already pre-built. With devices, you can see a device alarm history. You can see your device archives. You can see the down devices. And I've had a lot of people actually send this to themselves every morning just to check and make sure there's no down devices that they expect to be up. That's a way to quickly do that. And we can set tasks in order to do that as well. You can see port usage and your top switch by both power and resources used. And also you can do wireless searches as well. Things like APs that are down. You can see a summary of all your APs. You can see the top clients on your APs and your top clients by drop packets, which is a big deal whenever you're trying to troubleshoot those wireless issues. You can come in and have an idea of where your problems are by seeing those top clients by drop packets. You can check it on your wireless events. You can see I have a few here. And I've actually set some of these up where I can monitor the wireless network. And you can have an overall wireless summary of your events, your top access points, and your system snapshot. But one of the major ones that I wanted to point out is this PDF reports down here at the bottom. There's a couple of these reports that are pretty useful. One being your wireless configuration report. You can run this and it actually turns into a pretty nice looking PDF. And it shows you things like your summary, mobility zones, your controllers, radio summary. We also show you your virtual networks, your AP groups, and your access points. So we're able to quickly scan through here and say if I'm interested in my access points and what they are. What hardware type they're using, or if I need the serial numbers. That's a key point. You're able to pull the serial numbers this way as well. So that's a wireless configuration report. If you just need a report on all your inventory, and this is helpful especially for E-Rate, if you have an audit coming up, you can actually just run an inventory report, and that will pull all your devices in a list. And if you have all your locations set, mine or not, like I said, this is my lab. A lot of these devices get moved in and out. You can see the location of a certain device. You can see the serial numbers of the devices, which devices are up and down, firmware, and so on. So you're able to see that information you need quickly, saving you time and allowing you to move on with your day instead of having to go around and check all these serial numbers, write them down, and so on. We're able to run these reports. So hopefully that was helpful. I hope you've learned something today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for joining me for this Filing Friday, and I hope you have a good one.